What's going on, Hot Wheels Redline collectors? Today I have a review of the 2023 Hot Wheels RLC 1986 Porsche 959. And it is rare for the Redline Club to come out with the same casting in two different colors for the same year, but that's what happened this year. I'm unsure why that was, but I am happy that it happened because I think this is one of the coolest RLC cars to come out in the last few years. This redesign of the 959 casting is definitely awesome. Hot Wheels had a 959 casting, in the 80s and 90s, and this casting is different because the track width of the rear wheels is wider than the front, so the fenders in the rear are wider than the fenders in the front, and that's something that Hot Wheels hasn't really done in the past, which is really cool. The first one that came out earlier in the year was the Spectraflame red version with the Real Rider wheels that are adjustable in width. They are the ones that you've seen on the Magnus Walker cars more frequently than any other Hot Wheels vehicle, and in my mind it looks absolutely exquisite. I wish that maybe the red was a little bit darker, possibly, but it's definitely an awesome car. Looks really, really cool. The red car features a light gray interior and this Spectraflame True Black color that just came out. Literally, I just got it at my door, November 14th, 2023. The True Black is kind of cool. It almost doesn't look like Spectraflame. I mean, you really have to get it in a certain light to really see the Spectraflame shine. It only becomes apparent in certain aspects of looking at the car, but when you look at it in just regular light, it just looks like a rich black. It's very, very classy, but I love these 5-spoke wheels. Many people online were complaining that they look like Ferrari wheels, but to be honest, I think they're very period correct for the 80s. They remind me of some of the vintage HRE wheels that are out at the moment, so I think it's a perfect wheel for the car. And I don't know, I mean, there's people online that are swapping the red interior with the gray interior between the two cars. I think someone should swap the wheels between the two as well. So let's go over them in detail. Both cars feature a rear opening engine cover with detailed engine. So here's the red 959 with the, I'm going to call them the Magnus Walker wheels. They have a name. The car features a light smoke windshield with a black line around the window, which is very nice. It features black door handles, headlights, taillights. It features the Porsche script in the rear bar back there, and it features front turn signals. It has the gas door here, but it also has a oil filler, I think, up there. Features the Porsche crest on the nose. It looks perfect. I mean, if you were getting into RLC right now and you missed these cars, you need to purchase them, on eBay if you can, because they are some of the best cars of the year, and they're some of the best RLC cars RLC has ever done. There's only one slight interesting, well, not downfall, just interesting omission. So the car features indented slats in the side of the front bumper and the side of the rear bumper here for cooling, and also in the front grille. Now, it's honestly, they should be black in those slats, but Hot Wheels didn't put tampos in there, I think because they knew that it was going to be impossible for the tampos to get in there correctly, and a lot of them would have been misaligned. Now, they did do the engine cover on the top, which is interesting because this black tampo on the top is almost see-through a little bit. You can kind of see the red paint through it in certain angles. It's sort of strange, but that's just the way that it goes. So now let's get to what everybody has been wanting and waiting for, I will open up the engine and we will see the engine in all of its glory as it comes around here. Havos did a very good job detailing this engine. As it comes around, I'll wait. The integrated latch for the engine cover hides away in there very nicely. It features the silver that is all the way around the outside of the engine bay, just like the real car. You can see the engine back in there, which is nice. So that is really, really cool. The two cars actually have differ slightly in the engine bays, which I will show, which you wouldn't really know unless you looked at both of them. So that is the red car. Here's a closer look at the Spectraflame True Black version. And yeah, wow, these wheels are absolutely amazing. They definitely say vintage 80s supercar. Really, really cool. The red interior definitely pops against this black. It really gives it some oomph. And again, it has all the same details as the Spectraflame red version. And yeah, it's just a very classy car. Hot Wheels allowed you to purchase 2 of these cars per membership. I purchased 1. Maybe I should have purchased 2 because I probably could have flipped the second one for more than double the value. I figured I'd let someone else have the other one, you know. These cars are somewhat hard to come by. There's a lot of people that missed out on them, so I thought it'd be nice to let someone else have one. It features the red interior, piece of dust on the car. And yeah, I think the stance is slightly different too, because these wheels, maybe they're the same overall diameter, I don't know. The rim itself is smaller, has more meat on the tire. You know, I'm not really sure exactly, but anyways, it looks awesome. Definitely has that sinister supercar look, and you know, this car is going to look great if you have the Lamborghini Countach from the last couple of years. So, you know, this car goes great with the Countach and possibly with the BMW M3 and possibly with the De Tomaso Mangusta. So yeah, definitely just a really, really cool casting. Havos hit it out of the park. The details are great. The car features mirrors that actually look like the style of mirror that is on the real car, the aerodynamic kind of mirrors. I don't know what it is about this car, but apparently it just keeps attracting dust. And here we have the engine bay as it comes around. Same thing, the silver around the sides and the back. You can see the detailed engine bay, but what's interesting is that apparently the interior is used as the back plate for the engine because there's red back there. As I don't know if you can see that or not. So I don't know if Hot Wheels forgot to tampo that or paint that black, because in the red version it's black and not gray. So I don't know if Hot Wheels is cheaping out or not, but I'm gonna put both of these next to each other again, and we can see them as they both come around, and maybe you can see the differences between the two. There has been some discussion online that a couple people have opened their black versions and they said that the rear engine cover didn't close very well. Mine seems to close fairly well, maybe not 100% flush like the red version does, but that's something to keep in mind with this car. But if you own one of these, I think you should definitely open it because it looks fantastic. So here you can see the red background here versus the black backdrop there. I think Hot Wheels forgot to paint it. So my question is how many people have that red of the interior showing there versus do they have theirs as black? I think Hot Wheels is cheaping out and they're trying to save money, so they're like, oh, yeah, no one will notice that we just totally cheaped out on that. But you know, Hot Wheels' decisions on some of this stuff is definitely questionable at best. I think they're trying to save money anywhere they can, but I mean, come on. That should have been painted black there. That's a huge, huge screw up. It basically tells everyone that that's part of the interior. Has anyone else noticed that? Thank you for watching my casting comparison of the 2023 Hot Wheels Redline Club Porsche 959 in Spectra Flame Black with red interior versus Spectra Flame Red with gray interior. If you like these videos, you may also like to watch some of my other Hot Wheels RLC videos. Have an awesome day.